Hey everybody, welcome to my live Patriotic Week Night 3. Yay! I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I am going to get this shared into my group. Let's see. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Miss Helen. Hey, Diane. It's not red, white, and blue. It might look red, white, and blue, but it's like peach and coral and white and blue. Hey Brenda, thanks Di. It's actually a dress. It's like a t-shirt type dress, you know. Okay, I'm getting this shared into my group. I would appreciate it if y'all would share it as well. Even if you're watching the replay, sharing helps me build my business. And this is only going to take a second. Thanks for sharing, y'all. All right, sorry. I got an itch. I got to scratch my back. Oh. All right, let me get this out of the way. So we are continuing Patriotic Week, and I am going to do a couple of different things. I've got these little jars. I think I showed them to y'all one night. I got these at the Dollar Tree. This one, if you look at it just right, kind of looks purple, but it's a blue color. If the light hits it just right, it looks kind of purple. So, and we're just gonna, I'm gonna chalk I'm not gonna do patriotic on these since they're already red and blue. I'm gonna just do a couple of these summers. I'm gonna do Hello Summer and then Bring on the Sunshine and Soak Up the Sunshine. I'm just gonna put those on the front. These would be really cute on a picnic table for your barbecues or picnics or whatever holiday you might be celebrating. All right, so I'm gonna cut these up really quick. Actually, I'm just gonna cut out the two that that I'm going to be using. So I just jumped right in and didn't even introduce myself. I'm Lori, and I'm an independent designer with Couture. We sell these cute silk screen transfers. We sell Chalkology paste, which you use on the transfers to create these cute little designs. We also sell Chalkology ink, which is can be used on fabrics and glass, and when it's heat set, it's considered permanent. So I'm gonna write on the back of these which this transfer is so that I'll be sure to get it back on the very same backer sheet that I took it off of. So we're just gonna call this one Bring on Sunshine. And then this one will be Hello Summer. And the reason I do that is because these transfers are reusable. So when I use this, I'll clean it and then I'll put it back on the backer sheet and I can use it again over and over and over. So that is why we do that. So let me get going on this. Now this is a glass surface, and because it's glass, You could use ink on this and heat set it in the oven and it would be permanent. You could wash it or do whatever. I'm not going to make it permanent tonight in case I decide one day down the road that I want to, you know, maybe I want to wash off the summer thing and put a Christmas design on here at Christmas. Or, you know, maybe I want to use, maybe I do want to put some kind of patriotic theme on it later. My ear is itching. If I don't make it permanent, then I can change that out too. So that's what I'm going to do. But I do want to take one of my disinfecting wipes and just kind of wipe this surface really good to clean it in the area that I'm going to be doing it. It's glass, and so the transfer is going to stick to it really well. But you don't want to wax this, you don't want to wax the glass surface. We are going to fuzz the transfer though. So I'm just going to take a dry paper towel and make sure these are good and dry. And we are going to do Hello Summer. This one would be really cute. You could actually take this one and make the bottom part of the watermelon green and the middle part pink, and then you could do Hello Summer in whatever color you wanted to as well. I'm just going to do it all in white tonight since those colors won't really look good on a blue or a red jar. So this is our Chalkology paste. It is a paste form of chalk. It goes on wet, it dries hard, so it's not going to just rub off like regular chalk on a old-fashioned chalkboard would. So, all right, I've got this fuzzed pretty well. Now I'm actually gonna sit this on here and then just kind of try to center it. Kind of make sure it's straight. And then I'm just going to press down all around the silkscreen area really well to be sure there are no air bubbles. You don't want your paste to get up under the transfer. So that's how it looks. And then I'm just going to take one of our mini squeegees, tilt you down so you can see me first. And I'm going to, let me hold this where y'all can see it. I'm just going to squeegee the chalk paste over the silkscreen area, making sure that I cover it all. And then I am going to scrape all the excess chalk back off. I can scrape that back into the jar and reuse it again on a different project, or just save it for another day. Okay, so let me pull this off. Oh my goodness. Evidently this jar is not red, it's just painted red. Do y'all see what happened? It pulled the red off and probably ruined my little transfer. Okay, don't do those. Don't do those. Okay, I'm not doing the other one, but I do have another project. But I want to see if I can get this off really quick. I don't know if it's going to come off or not. I'm going to try to use my board eraser to get... I wasn't thinking. I just was thinking it was a red jar. Oh, maybe it's coming off. Oh, goodness. I really just need it off the silkscreen area. I am going to put that in the water for just a little bit. You're not supposed to let these transfers soak in the water. You're just supposed to clean them and move on. But at this point, if I don't get it off, it's ruined anyway. So I'm just going to let it soak a minute. And then we'll see if we can get it off. Okay, sorry. Well, no, I didn't save the receipt. But it was $1, so I guess I'll just leave them like they are and put my, well, that red one's ruined, but put my cutlery in them anyway. Yep, didn't even think about that. All right, let me see what this is doing. I'm going to try disinfecting wipe. See? Hey, I saved y'all from ruining your own transfers, right? Don't use them on the jars. I think I do have most of this out of the silk screen area. See a little bit right there? So I may still be able to use it. But it's probably not going to stick. Okay, I'm not spending any more time on it. But this side, y'all see, I got most of it. I think I got all of it out of the silk screen area. So I could possibly still use it. I might just have to hold it, which it's small. It's small anyway, so it would be easy to hold on to a surface while I was trying to use it. All right, let me get my little board eraser washed out. We're going to move on to the next project. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It probably won't. But I can, you know, kind of hold it down and, what is the word I'm trying to find here? You know, like hold it on there and just kind of hold it and do some chalking and then kind of hold the other end and chalk the other way. I think I actually bought 2 of those anyway, so it's okay. Yeah, you could tape it. I don't know if, I mean, the whole thing is, you're not going to be able to get tape on the whole thing underneath, but you could still make it work. You could still make it work, but like I said, I think I have another one anyway. Okay, so let's move on to my next project. So I have these little wooden, just white wooden blocks that Brian cut for me, and I have them taped off. What I wanted to do was chalk, I wanted to chalk stripes on them, and I have a star, one of our star cutouts that had stripes on it, but these were just a little bit bigger than that. And then I also have another transfer. This is an old Halloween transfer, and I thought, well, I can use the stripes from that, but if I would have used this one, I would have only gotten 2 red stripes and 1 white stripe. So I just decided to tape it off. I'm going to use my chalk paste as a paint. I'm going to, oh, okay, Marsha, good. I'm going to I'm going to put a little bit of this in my, close my white for right now. I'm going to put a little bit of this in my color tray. But some of that white just got in it. And then I'm going to add some, just a little bit of water. I'm not adding a whole lot. I'm just going to spritz. And I'm going to mix this around. And all that water is doing is just going to help this, it thins it out just a little bit so that it'll paint on easier. So I'm just mixing it with the water. And I'm making sure, trying to make sure I get any lumps out. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is just take my paintbrush and dip it in here and then just paint it on. Can y'all see that? And then I'm just going to get this little bit right down here at the end. All right, now I'm just going to move that up there, kind of let it dry while I'm doing the others. Trying not to go, you could take this all the way around the edge if you wanted to. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do the front part of it. Yeah, it'll probably dry a little bit darker. Why does it look pink? I'm about to pour it out. Okay, that's 2 done. So I put this tape on and just made sure that it was stuck down really good. Hopefully it's not going up under it, but we shall see. I'm just going to go back over them. Okay, I'm going to put this aside for now. I'm going to dry it a little bit and then peel the tape off. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if I can complete one project without messing it up. No, it's not a silicone brush. The handle is, I think this part is like silicone. It's got a kind of a softer grip, but this is just a regular paintbrush. All right. Okay, that one's good. All right. No, I have not. Have you used a silicone brush? Does it have bristles like a regular paintbrush? I've never even heard of a silicone brush. Number 2. Last one. All right. So those are done. Now I'm gonna put my red away. I'm done with it. And then I've got these little stars. I think I bought these at Hobby Lobby. They come like this. They were in a pack of, they had this size, and then this size. And I think there was, let's see, there was, it looks like 4 of each maybe. Yeah, 4 of each. So I took I just kind of sanded this one and distressed it a little bit, and I'm going to show y'all how I did that. So somebody told me, what I do with it, that you could just use a nail file if you're in like a, like, you know, if it's a small area or whatever, you could just use a little nail file. So that's what I did, and it worked really good. And these are, these stars are really thin anyway, so it came off really easy. So I wanted them a little bit distressed, and all I did was just took it and just kind of scraped along the edge of it to, you know, sand that. So it works like sandpaper to sand that little edge to get it distressed looking. Oh, Hobby Lobby. I think Hobby Lobby. And then I'm just going to take the, and just kind of, you know, rough up the surface of it too. Okay. Pretty good. All right, now I'm going to grab that other one because it has more. Oh, did you buy one of these? I got this at I think it was TJ Maxx. No, I painted these with acrylic paint. I had already seen that when I saw those, and I'm like, I'm going to get those. I'm going to keep them on my desk. So keep them in your crafting station, Marcia. If you need to sand anything and you're in a pinch, you can use it. I'm almost done. And then we're going to chalk on these little stars. Okay. Paint must have been a little thicker on that one. It's not wanting to distress as easy. Okay, so now I'm just going to wipe these off. Okay, so I am going to use, this is from our star cutout pattern. Yeah. I hope they had some patriotic minis in the next release. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know that they will, but that would be really nice. So I had another, the USA, the one I did on my Patriotic Stars last week, I think. It had USA established 1776. Well, that was too big. So I'm going to use, this is on another star cutout, and I'm going to use that USA because they're going to fit on here. Perfect. So I'm going to just do these in white. If I can get the backer off of the transfer. Sometimes they're tricky. Okay. So I'm just going to fuzz this a little. But I had to get it stuck to itself first. Okay, got it. These are extra sticky. I'm gonna go ahead and get my chalk paste back out. And I need to plug in my glue gun. So I had another thing of paintbrushes over there, and I was looking to see if they were silicone. They're not. So I'm going to get this plugged in so it can be heating up, and we're going to glue those onto the stripes. Let's see, what can I unplug? What can I unplug? You. All right. Okay, back to this. So hopefully I can do this, just move them 1, 2, 3 and not have to wash it. I don't think I will. Hang on a second. This feels kind of gritty and I don't want that to get on the back of my transfer, so I'm gonna wipe that off really quick. All right. So we're gonna do you. Probably should have got my, we're gonna use this. This is a little detail tool. And I'm just gonna use it because it's tighter space and I don't wanna get any white in an area that I don't want on my transfer, or on my surface. All right. So there's our U. Just scraping off the excess. All right. And S. And last but not least, A. So I gotta concentrate and be sure I don't mess anything up. All right. Put that up. All right. I'm gonna let those dry a minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean this up. I need a new board eraser. This one's falling apart. So I'm going to go ahead, even though I didn't use the whole transfer, I'm going to go ahead and spritz it all because I did fuzz the whole thing. So I'm going to try to get the rest of the fuzz off that I can. All right, now I'm going to lay this to dry, sticky side up, And then I'll put it back on the backer sheet when I'm done. All right. Now's the time to put it all together. Okay. All right. See if this is, oh yeah, it's warm. Now I have glue on my desk. All right. There's our U. Yes. You're about to say what? Yeah, y'all know I like to eyeball it. Well, hey, just look at it like this. If you eyeball something and it's crooked, you have something to blame. Well, I didn't measure it. I just eyeballed it, so, you know, yeah, it's crooked. But if you measure it and it's crooked, then you look really bad, right? All right, y'all. What do you think? There's some extra red up there. I'm just trying to wipe it off. It was like gooped up. Do you like it? Wait. Do I have it backwards? USA, not ASU. Yeah. Do what? Yeah. Okay, so this was tonight's project. I'm going to go ahead and stick another little glue stick in here because I'm out. Let me unplug my glue gun so I don't leave it plugged in. All right, and then this was last night's. If you didn't get to see last night's, we've got our Stars and Stripes Forever. In the end, the night one was the America sign. Yay! Okay. Yay, thanks, Marcia. I'm glad. So we'll continue this tomorrow night. I have other ideas. It's going to be hard to narrow it down and decide what I want to do. I know. We usually do have like we just barbecue and cook out, and sometimes we pop fireworks, but yeah. And then I moved it. I have my other Americana sign that Americana, the one that says America the Beautiful. But I think I moved it. I was cleaning up this area and I moved it somewhere. Oh, no, here it is. This one. So this really kicked us off, even though I didn't do it in this week. So I love patriotic things. I love I love our country. You know, of course, y'all know that Brian, you know, is a veteran. We were a military family. My dad was in the military. My father-in-law was in the military. My brother-in-law was in the military. So we're just a big military family. And if you're watching and you're a veteran, oh, that's right, my sister was in the military too. So if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. And actually, I work with veterans at my job. So special place in my heart. I love them. I love all military people. I love to be able to help them and can't thank them enough for the sacrifices that they made. So, and also the military families, you know, they sacrifice as well. And so I don't know how I got off on, you know, a Veterans Day thing, but we should appreciate them and recognize them not just one day a year, but every day, because they are awesome and have done so much. And I don't think people really realize how much they do sacrifice. So, yes, thanks to all my family that's veterans and all the veterans out there, any veterans. So that's it. We're going to do another project tomorrow night. I have patriotic ribbon, so I have to find something to do with the patriotic ribbon tomorrow night. Or I might do a Friday live too. I don't know yet. So yes, definitely pray for all the people who are serving currently and are you know, maybe deployed or whatever the case may be, and also the families that are left behind. Pray for them as well. So that is it for tonight, everybody. Thank y'all so much for watching. And we're gonna do another patriotic project tomorrow night. So I hope to see you then, and we'll so these blocks, Marsha, were some scrap wood that a friend of mine gave us, and Brian just cut them down. I just had him cut them down into the size that I wanted them. And she used this wood. She was rebuilding, they were redoing their porch. And so this particular board, I think, was cut this way because it's very flat on the bottom, but the top part is kind of rounded. So I'm thinking it was, I don't know, something, it was used on the porch and somehow, but it was rounded on top. And so he just cut them to the size that I needed, and we chalked on them. So I think that's really cute. But I could do, and I may go back and do some ribbon around this. But I didn't glue them together because I thought, you know, if you wanted them on a tray for decoration, you could move them or whatever. So, yeah, I think, if just, you know, if you see anybody getting rid of lumber, that's the easiest way to get it, because lumber is very, very expensive right now. So I haven't bought any in a while, but you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get the size boards that you want, and they'll cut it for you. So, you know, they sell boards, what was that one that I bought, Brian, that I brought out to the shed last night? That, was it a 2x2 or 1x1? I don't know. Huh? I I think it was bigger than a 1x1, but it was it was almost the same size as this, but it was just a little bit smaller because these words wouldn't have fit on there. So I think it was like 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 or something like that. But anyway, you could cut that up into even blocks if you wanted to do, you know, stars, stripes on your blocks. You could do those. Measure these. This is 6 inches. This is 1 1/2 by 6. So 1 1/2 by 6. But you could even make them bigger if you wanted, you know, like I wasn't sure the words were going to fit on this. And so I had Brian cut these. So these are like, this is like a 2 by, I don't know what it was. It's like, it's actually like 3 1/2 by 6. But you could, like, if I had to use this size, I was going to put like a background on there. Like one of our star patterns has fireworks on it. So I was going to put like, you know, like maybe paint it white and do this, or paint it red or whatever, and do the Star Wars, the fireworks pattern. I don't know why I said Star Wars. And then the words. So just to kind of use up the empty space. But yeah, you can do a lot of different things on wood. But that is it. If you have any more questions, just let me know. And if not, I'm going to get off of here and I will be back on and talk with you tomorrow night. Thanks, y'all. Have a great night. Bye.